Argentinian former player, Rodolfo Arruabarrena, and the more familiar face of Luis Castro, who started his tenure with Al Nassr last year with a 2-1 victory over Al Hilal in the Arab Champions Club Cup. That was on the 12th of August, almost a year ago to the day, and he will take charge of the team for this coming season as well. Al Taawoun will get us underway. Almost ready to go at the start of this second semi-final. Well, it was Al Taawoun who put an early spanner in Al Nassr's works last season. They beat them 2-0 away from home, I think the second match day of the season, and it meant that after a rocky start for Al Nassr, effectively, because Al Hilal was so good, they were left playing catch-up for the rest of the year, really, and it was results like that that left them in that position. That's not a good start for Otavio. No, he got a strong tackle there, but you're right. So you've got to win your opening matches. And as I said, I know some teams don't like to hit the ground running, or would love to hit the ground running, but don't start well. But in this league, I think you have to hit the ground running, because Al Hilal was superb last year. First touch of the ball for Alex Telles, and now back with Brozovic. He got good service out of Brozovic and Sadio Mane last season. Here's that early challenge on Otavio. Yeah, just gets caught there. I think he gets the ball, but it's follow through in the way he lands, so maybe he just rolled his ankle. Hopefully he'll be all right. Yeah, Walid Al Ahmad with the challenge on him. Al Taawoun continue to surprise and perform at a high level. Last couple of years they've been extremely consistent, 5th and 4th, finishing higher than some of the real big clubs, the traditionally big clubs, those who've spent a lot of money, because they're a really well organised side. They're punching above their weight. To finish 4th and 5th is fantastic, to be fair, with some of the teams that have spent large sums of money. That's what I say, credit to the manager. First touch of the ball of the new season for Cristiano Ronaldo, and also for Sadio Mane. First venture forward here for Al Nassr as Mane slides it in, and it's thumped away by Girotto. Venturing forward, trying to get hold of the ball, was Al-Jumaya. Yeah, that was sweet from Ronaldo. The turn was brilliant. The whole crowd loved it, to be fair. Good ball out to Mane, who beat his man easy, comfortably, but it was good defending. Little nudge forward by Abdullah Al-Khaibari. Maybe a free kick for the challenge on Sadio Mane. And the first yellow card of the new season for Had Al-Jumaya. Yeah, Al-Jumaya. You know why? Brozovic plays the ball and it's a bit short, but Mane entices him and he's late. It's a deserved yellow card, and you know what? In this day and age, he'd be pleading to the ref to say it's his first challenge of the night, and only 3 minutes are gone. Some refs would be lenient, not this referee. Yeah, it wasn't a great one there from Fahd Al-Jumaya. It was a new signing from Abba, so he's playing in familiar surroundings, having played in this stadium last season. He is actually a former Al Nassr player. He came through with them at the start of his career and captained Abba at the back end of last season. So he'd be pumped up for this. You always really looked it then, didn't he? Yeah, he did look like, yeah. He knows he's going to have a hard night with Mane as well. Just needs to dial it back a little bit. Yellow card already for Fahd Al-Jumaya. Chance here for Al Nassr to cause a few difficulties. Girotto there, the Brazilian defender, signed from the French league from Nantes last year, towards Ronaldo. Here's Mane being tracked by El Madiwi, and also by Mohamed Al Kouakibi. Good play there from Mane. He thought he was going to be boxed in. He just got half a yard and done well to win the corner. First corner of the match. Ali Lajami up from the back. Flavio there tussling with him. Ali Lajami clearly providing some sort of screen so that they can't get to Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, he's the danger man.
One in the air by João Pedro. It was all hands on deck for Taawoun there. Little flick, there'll be a free kick there for the challenge on Abdullah Al-Khaibari.
Yeah, you can't raise your foot nowadays. In my day and age, that would have been a fair tackle, but he does. You can see him there. You can't raise your foot, so the referee makes the right decision. And he's one of the best referees there is.
So close to lifting the cup at the King's Cup at the end of last season. Luis Castro and Al Nassr denied in a heartbreaking penalty shootout defeat. In it comes from Brozovic. He was a little heavy-footed there. Aymeric Laporte. And Brozovic, two of the bigger names in Al Nassr's side. Laporte, of course, having lifted the European Championship trophy just a few weeks ago.
What a summer he's had. You know, when people ask how your summer's been, Si, he can go back and say, my summer's been fantastic.
He'll have come back into training camp just floating through the door.
Definitely. He'll be still high as a guy now.
Collected by Sultan Al Ghanam. There's a real solid figure at right back for Al Nassr. First touch of the ball for the goalkeeper, Bento. In for David Ospina. Sold a couple of goalkeepers during the summer. Ospina going elsewhere. Here's Alex Telles now, the former Manchester United player. And now Mane. Ronaldo not far away. Otavio making the run forward down the far side as well. Otavio's another one, isn't he, who sort of potentially flies under the radar a little bit with this team, but he's got outstanding quality.
When we watched and did a lot of the games last year, I thought he was outstanding in that number 10 role. But you're right, he goes under the radar because he's not as well known as the likes of the Sadio Manes and the Cristiano Ronaldo. But he's a good player, Otavio, really good player.
I think Portugal's squad was the poorer to not have him in it during the summer because of injury.
Definitely.
For the European Championship. This is Ali Lajami. And some space for Brozovic. Telles. Al-Khaibari available for a short pass, and Sultan Al Ghanam venturing forward near side. It was toward Ayman Yahya, the young right winger. It was his goal that brought them level against Al Hilal in the cup final, 88th minute. And he just thought then for a moment that the momentum might be with them. Not so on that occasion. It's with them now, in towards Ronaldo, swept in by the man of whom we were just speaking. Ayman Yahya for Al Nassr, their first goal of the new season in this curtain raiser competition, and just rolling it home from close range.
Yeah, it's all about Sadio Mane. Ayman Yahya will get all the headlines, but for me, it was a brilliant turn from Sadio Mane, and he looks sharp. He's been their best player in the first 8 minutes or so now, because the turn was fantastic. You can see him, he'll pick the ball up here. Look at this turn from Sadio Mane, just lets it go. The defender's already on a yellow card. Can you pick out the right pass? Yes, you can. Listen, I think Ronaldo gets a little touch on it, and that will be a Ronaldo assist. But brilliant play from Mane and a good finish from Yahya.
Yeah, Fad Al-Jamaah there was just chasing shadows, wasn't he? Mane gave him the slip, and he was away. Lovely little ball in. Slightest of touches, as you say, of Cristiano Ronaldo. And there, Ayman Yahya in the right place to just guide it home. It was out of the reach of Saad Al Nassr, and already Milson will be picking the ball out of his net in the opening 8 minutes of the game.
Yeah, as I said, this Ayman Yahya, brilliant to convert. That's what you want, your other winger to be coming in at the far post. But for me, it was all about Sadio Mane. He started this game really well on the front foot.
Well, the perfect start then for Al Nassr as they try to get the win that would seal their place in the final on Saturday against Al Hilal. Ball collected at the back by Walid Al Ahmad. Now it's with Girotto. Ball aimed towards João Pedro. Here's the goal scorer, Ayman Yahya, beautifully worked. Little bit of space for Otavio. Chance for Mane. Now it's with Ronaldo. Otavio nearby, and it will be another free kick. And And it does rather look as though it's Flavio who's conceded the free kick, that Al Taawoun are having problems here containing Al Nassr every time they venture into the final third.
They need to stay in the game because the front four look really lively of Al Nassr. They look sharp, they're moving the ball ever so well. You'd think this is the middle of the season, how sharp they look at the moment. They look, because usually it takes a bit of time to get into your groove.
You'd think it's the middle of the season looking at the weather, that's for
the
sure.
weather's not good. Yeah.
Middle of the season in England, maybe.
England, yeah, exactly.
So more work potentially for goalkeeper Milson here, who's been with them for a couple of years. And the usual drill here is...
Well, he didn't hit him good at the Euros, so hopefully he can hit one good tonight.
Looking to pick up where he left off at the back end of the last Saudi football season, and not quite managing it on this occasion.
You see, over the years, you look at Ronaldo with the free kicks and you're thinking 9 times out of 10 he's always going to be hitting the target. But he has that technique that he's nailed it down to a T, to be fair. You know, where he just cuts across it sideways, always with the laces. He's got good technique, but he would not be happy with that one.
Free kick for the challenge by Mane. Winning it back. This is Asfad Al-Jamaya. Ahmad struggling to really get anything moving here at all. Struggling to get anywhere near Bento, the new goalkeeper for Al Nassr. Brazilian international, couple of caps, made his debut against England in Wembley in March.
Yeah, I remember. He's big shoes to fill. Ospina, who we know is a really talented goalkeeper, but it's an opportunity for him now, and obviously being an international, there's more pressure on you.
Swept away by Laporte, away to Mane. Clear of 2. Referee thought about blowing his whistle, but happy for the match to continue. Keep the game flowing. And here's Al Ghanab and Amman Yahya now, the goal scorer.
He's keeping out Garib, who I think is a really talented youngster who picked up an injury last season, but Amman Yahya has come in now and keeping him out.
Yeah, Garib named among the substitutes, and it goes. Girotto with the clearance. Flavio sliding in. Alex Tellez picking up the loose pieces. Pressure here on Al Taawoun's defence once more, and it's Al Khoi Kibi who gets the final touch.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the referee might have got that wrong. I can see, you can always tell by a player's body language. Let's see here with the replay here. No, he's got his spot on. Yeah, he is spot on. It is a corner. I will never make a good ref.
So a bit more pressure for Al Taawoun's defence to deal with here. They've been quite busy in the opening 12 minutes.
No, they have.
The play really has been at one end of the field, and easy header clear for Ashraf El Madiwi.
They need to stay in the game side. They have to. They're not getting enough possession, and Al Nassr have started really sharp.
A bit long there from Ayman. Jemaya's throw. Laporte for Al Nassr. Al-Khaibari. A rare touch of the ball in the opening 14 minutes of the game there for Bento.
He's done well to get 2 caps, because when you've got the likes of Edison and Alisson ahead of you, it is difficult to get into that Brazilian team.
Played in both matches in March. A couple of caps for him so far. 2 balls on the field for a moment. Al Nassr looking to lift this trophy. Again, having won it in both 2020 and 2021. You won't be surprised to know that Al Hilal have won the Super Cup in 2 of the past 3 years, including last season. The route to any silverware at the moment seems to go through them.
Oh, yeah, Al Hilal are the main team. Everyone will be trying to, beat them this season because of the run and the amount of things they won last season. So when you're always winning stuff and at the top, you're there to be unbeaten. So we'll have to see how they start the season. One thing I know, Si, there won't be a drinks break today.
No, I don't think we're going to need that. As Al Ghanam plays the ball back, and it's collected by Laporte. This is Max Tellez away to Mane. He's started the season superbly in the opening quarter of an hour of this one. The little pass from Ronaldo not quite coming off. A deflection. But now it's Al Ghanam, and it's really opening up here for Al Nassr once more. Al Taawoun at full stretch. Flavio's header all the way across to the far side, and Tellez, showtime from him, and there will be a free kick. I tell you what, Fahd Al Jamaya is having a torrid opening.
Tackle away from being sent off.
Yeah, it is Mohamed Al Kouakibi having to drop back to help him out as well. It's with Otavio now, the Portuguese midfielder. Calmly dealt with under pressure by Ali Lajami.
Yeah, they had a good partnership last season, Lajami and Laporte. I think Laporte's the calming head, comfortable in possession, and as I said, he's riding a wave at the moment.
Al Nassr's throw off Saad Al Nassr of Al Taawoun. Al Nassr, who came through at Al Hilal and signed after a spell on loan with them, made that permanent a year ago. Had an injury interrupted season last time out. Saad Al Nassr hoping for a clearer run this time, and more than the 11 league appearances he made in the last campaign. Collected briefly by Ahmed Salah Bahussein. This is El Madiwi, now Girotto. Al Taawoun yet to really get anywhere near Bento's goal.
No, they need a spell like this, though, side where they keep the ball, because too much has been coming back towards their goal, and they've been conceding a lot of possession.
Oh, that's a lovely pass. And now it's with Moussa Barrow. He's got João Pedro up with him. Challenge on Moussa Barrow. Referee was well positioned to see the tackle and clearly not interested in awarding anything to Al Taawoun, as Otavio and Brozovic bring it away via Ronaldo.
Yeah, it looked like Lajami timed the tackle well. I just think Moussa Barrow just took a heavy touch. He never really had it under control. Listen, VAR will have a look at it, but there's not really that much big appeals from anyone else.
Ayman's given it away there, collected by Bahussein. And here we go once more with Barrow, hoping for better fortunes this time. Support on the near side. Bahussein. And it was a little optimistic. It'll be a goal kick.
Yeah. I mean, Buse, for the life of me, you are not going to beat a goalkeeper of Beto's quality from that. It has to be some strike to be able to beat him from there. Oh, yeah, Lajami. Look at that well-timed tackle there from Lajami. He got the ball.
That was a lovely shot of it as well.
Yeah.
Clearly showing that there was no foul. Laporte. Tellez finding Marcelo Brozovic. Touch from Ronaldo into Al Khaibari, and now with Otavio. For once, a heavy touch from Otavio. All just slickly moving around on the playing surface. Just got away from him. Pressure on João Pedro. Referee allowing the game to continue, trying to keep it flowing. Here's Mohamed Al Kouakibi. Trying to slide it through. There's a chance here. Good save by the goalkeeper Bento to deny Fahd Al Jamaya, who was up from the back, the right back.
Yeah, Al Jamaya, he done ever so well. It's a great little reverse ball, but I must say it's brilliant goalkeeping. The way Bento comes out so quick and spreads himself, that's how they work. But look at this, great little reverse ball. And Al Jamaya, I did say earlier on, he likes to get forward more than probably defending, and it's a brilliant save. Maybe he can lift it a bit more, but it's a really good save from Bento.
First time he's been called into action for Al Nassr, the new goalkeeper tonight. much equal to the challenge there with a super stop. Walid Al-Ahmad.
They're growing into it now, though, so.
Just starting to see a bit more of the ball, aren't they? Al-Wakibi sent it across and into the heart of the penalty area. That was Flavio up in the box. Mohamed Al-Wakibi just having a bit more joy the last couple of minutes. It was he who'd set up the shooting chance a moment ago.
Yeah, Al-Wakibi on the right-hand side, but he's a left-footed player, and you see a lot of teams doing that, playing there. You can see here, this is a great little reverse ball there, but it's a brilliant save from Bento there. But yeah, he's starting to get into this game, and they need to get him. He looks really lively.
Yeah, he's an experienced player, Al-Wakibi. Over 200 appearances in the Saudi Pro League. They signed him this summer permanently from Al-Ittifaq after a loan spell the second half of last season. He and his teammates have got some defending to do, but it was a poor ball from Brozovic. He had Ayman near side and Ronaldo quite clearly on the left-hand side, and Ronaldo pointing that out to his team.
For the life of me, a player of his caliber, Brozovic, I didn't, and he must have seen it, because he can see every pass there is on a football pitch. I just think he picked the wrong option. Maybe Ronaldo was the one. He was in on a one-on-one situation. Just shows he is human.
Ronaldo, Mane. Girotto goes across and concedes the corner.
Looks sharp, Ronaldo. He does look sharp. He's played at the Euros, probably had a little break, and he's come back, and he does look sharp this evening.
Well, if there's one person who's not going to lounge around 24 hours a day, even on his summer holiday, it's probably him, isn't it?
Any youngster that wants to be a football, you watch how Ronaldo looks after himself and the way he trains, and he wants to be the best. He's a great example to anyone wanting to be a young child aspiring to be a professional footballer.
He might try and get on the end of this one as well, and it goes. Header away was a firm one by Al-Ahmad.
Taawoun, you can see they will create chances, but I think the start kind of knocked them for six, to be fair. I think they never probably thought Al-Nassr would come out this sharp, but they should have expected it.
If you just joined our coverage a little late, Ayman Yahya scored for Al-Nassr in the 8th minute of the game. Lovely flowing move and effectively a tap-in really from a few yards out. Lovely play from Sadio Mane on the left-hand side. Al-Khaibari under a little bit of pressure from Flavio in midfield there. They'll start again with Laporte. A reminder, it's Al Hilal who lie in wait in the Super Cup final on Saturday, having won on penalties against Al Ahly last night. Ayman Yahya sends it in to Otavio.
Yeah, Ayman Yahya again on the right hand side. The two wingers have been outstanding. It was a great diagonal from Laporte, good ball in, and that's not his strong point, Otavio. Listen, it's going to have to be a fantastic header to beat the goalkeeper from about, about 10 yards out, but it's good play again from Al-Nassr.
Yeah, he's normally the person creating those sort of opportunities rather than trying to get on the end of them.
Yeah, you would probably say heading is not his strong point. Everything else is, but not heading.
Good delivery, though. Didn't have to stretch for it.
That's a great delivery. He started really well, Ayman Yahya, on this right-hand side, causing a lot of problems.
Really trying to establish himself. I was looking at it, the stats from last season. He came off the bench slightly more than he started. He only started 8 matches in the league and came off the bench 9 times, but it was towards the end of the season.
It was when Kareem picked up the injury, wasn't it? And then that's what sometimes you need. Someone's misfortune and you get the opportunity, and he's taking it definitely with both hands. He must have had a good pre-season because he's starting this evening.
Yeah, 23 years of age, and flag up on the far side, offside. A quarter of the way through the match. Little reminder, if we are level at the end of the 90 minutes, it will go straight to penalty kicks. We don't have extra time. Saad Al-Nassr venturing offside. Laporte. Tabia doing well there, challenging in the heart of midfield, getting the better of El Madiwi. El Madiwi, the captain of Taawoun, now in possession. Clear of Brozovic. There's Walid Al Ahmad. Okay, with Welly on the back of his shirt, his nickname. Bento's had one save to make and he made it superbly.
Yes, he did. It was a great save. The way he spread himself was fantastic. And you know what? So it's probably what you want. He's just trying to a new club, and you know you've got big shoes to fill and them opportunities. But the way he came out and spread himself was brilliant. And his distribution's not been bad as well with his feet.
Arua Barrena there, the new coach of Al Taawoun, former player with Boca Juniors and Villarreal, among others. Had a very long and distinguished career. 5 caps for Argentina as well.
Good pedigree, that.
Yeah.
Played some good teams.
And some good coaching experience as well. His most recent job before this actually was last year. He was the national coach of the UAE. But this is a good opportunity for him with a club with a really good structure in terms of the way they go about their business and a very solid playing staff. Doesn't quite fall for Musa Barrow this time. The referee was on the spot there to see the challenge. Second yellow card of the game.
Al Taawoun players, they want a red card because he's kind of lunged in, and so they will be looking at it at VAR. Najami's just, yeah, they're all getting around the referee.
Yeah, the challenge on Ahmed Salah Hussein. Let's have a look at it again here, Clinton.
Oh no, he's high, but look, he gets the ball, but it's his follow through. So there's nothing he can do. For once he's made that tackle and he's gone through, but it is high on his ankle. But he was
flicking the ball away.
That's what I'm saying. There's no way you can go there. If he mistimes the ball and doesn't get any of the ball, then VAR would have a look at that. He's in some pain though.
Yeah, it was a painful one, but it certainly wasn't something that the opponent was intending there.
No
He
chance.
clearly was flicking the ball away. Sadio Mane there. A word about what we've seen from him in the opening 26 minutes.
Well, he's been so sharp. You see Ronaldo's little touch there, but I think Sadio Mane's caused El Jawani, the right back, so much problems. He's been bright, he's been sharp. Watched a lot of games of him last year, and he was bright and sharp, but I've never seen him as sharp as he looks so far this evening. So if I'm El Nassr, I'm just going to keep feeding him.
I guess if you're the new coach, Arua Barrena, the one positive would be having fallen behind so early and all the pressure from Al Nassr. They've settled, haven't they?
Yeah, they have, definitely. They have settled, and then Barrow goes it out of play completely, but they have settled.
And it's Ali Lajami now who's on the deck. He was the player who was involved in the challenge on the Al Taawoun.
Yes, he was Lajami. Yeah, so a little bit of payback, should we say? We'll have to see the replay here.
Just watch just outside the penalty area.
Oh, it's a block off. It's not deliberate. A lot of teams do that now. So you blocking. What you do, you start in the offside position and you're trying to block the centre back from coming in, so one of your defenders can get a free header.
So almost half an hour in to the second semi-final in the Saudi Super Cup. Al Nassr with the advantage so far. So a bit of improvisation by Ronaldo, and then a very strong challenge coming in from Walid Al Ahmad, and some more sorting out for the Italian officials to do here. And suddenly tempers fraying a little out there. Suddenly it has become unexpectedly feisty.
Yeah, Walid Al Ahmad is not happy, but to be fair, it was high. It's out. It is a bit reckless, and he ain't happy with the referee.
And of course, a good number of the players can speak to each other in Portuguese.
Yeah, they can. But it was high on Otavio. It was high. So I don't...
I think we're going to see it again here. That was a little flick from Ronaldo.
Yeah, I think, yeah. To be fair, he gets the ball. But you know what it is? It's his follow-through. But there's no way he can put his foot side. When we're watching it at real speed, you think it's reckless and out of control. He gets the ball. He has to go with the ball, but it's because he follows down and catches Otavio.
I mean, I know Otavio's small, but the boot was way over head height.
Yeah, it was because he's trying to touch the ball, but it was his follow through that got him. So it is a yellow card, but it's no more than a yellow card.
What do you think he'll make of it? Luis Castro, he's the coach of Al Nassr so far. Not that incident, but the game so far.
Oh, he'll be happy with his team, Al Nassr, at the moment. He'll probably be disappointed they're not 2-0 up at the moment. But yeah, he'll be happy with the way his team has started. And they're still talking about it. It was his reaction more, because I'm thinking, I know you've got the ball, but you have caught Otavio. You have definitely
really high boot.
It is a high boot. It definitely is a high boot. Crazy. They could be there all night talking about it. The referee's made the decision. It's a free kick.
And the free kick now about to be taken by Alex Telles. Al Nassr with the throw. Mane keen to get on with it. In towards Sadio Mane. Just lost its shape and its momentum this game a little bit, the last 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, too many free kicks, a lot of stopping and starting. Well, Al Taawoun will be happy with that, because they're breaking it up, because as I said, Al Nassr were dominant.
Al Taawoun will have the ball. Challenged there by Sadio Mane. It was Al-Jamaah who had the best effort for Al Taawoun so far, bringing a save from Bento, Al Nassr's new goalkeeper. Created little so far, though, other than that. But they're a tough nut to crack. Al Taawoun, just 35 goals in the 34 matches last season in the league they conceded. And it was Malson, who is the goalkeeper, who is also playing today. Al Nassr, though, free scoring. 100 goals they scored last season. Second best attacking side to Al Hilal, of course, who scored one more. But, you know, 100 goals is pretty good going.
Ronaldo probably got half of them, didn't he? He did, but you probably think he'll get most of the goals again this year, but you probably want more from Sadio Mane, Aman Garib when he's in there, Otavio.
And the shot bringing a good save from Bento, João Pedro. And that's a second really good save from Al Nassr's new goalkeeper. Flag has gone up anyway, but he didn't know that. It was sharp there.
Yeah, and you know what? We need to see more of Barrow and João Pedro, because it's a great shot. It's a great shot. And Bento doesn't see it till late, but it's a really good save. He's probably gutted that it's offside because it won't go down as a save side.
Yeah, he deserved better for a save like
definitely.
that. Well, all the time it's at 1-0, of course, they're right in the match. And as you say, Clinton, seeing a bit more of the ball the longer the half has worn on.
Yeah, they're growing into it, and that's what it is. I think the start, they'll be disappointed with the way they started the game, but that can happen. You can always get slow starts. It's not, you concede the first one, just don't concede the second one.
Laporte. Brozovic with plenty of time. Najami trying to bring Mane into the play with a lovely delivery to the far side. Mane still going, finally upended, but no foul. Fahad Al-Jamaah gets it away to João Pedro, and now Al Taawoun will look to break, and Moussa Barrow heads in towards the middle, hoping that El Kouakibi can find him. Into the middle we go, and a rising drive from João Pedro. who's carrying a real attacking threat here late in the first half.
Yeah, he does well, João Pedro. Lajami goes down. Centre-half's going down when the centre-forward's just holding you up. It's not good enough for me. He goes down, he's not helping his team. But once it comes back to João Pedro, you know he's only got one thing on his mind. He just tested Bento earlier, and he's so unlucky because he gets some power on it, just don't get the accuracy.
Yeah, it was a thumping shot. Scored 11 goals last season following his arrival last September. 11 in, I think it was 29 appearances in the league, so decent strike rate.
Well, you can see he's a centre forward because all he looks to do is get his shot away straight away. But yeah, he does pack a punch with his shots, that's for sure.
Little flick from Ayman Yaya there, back into Marcelo Brozovic. Pressure being applied by Flavio. Here's Ronaldo. Bari, and Laporte finds Otavio. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant close control from Otavio.
That's what you pay your money to come and see, Si. There's a bit of showboat in here. Look at this. Great close control and then a little nutmeg there. Fantastic from Otavio. Some player.
Well, Ashraf El Madiwi could see him there, just couldn't get hold of him at all.
In a situation like that, you just think, just foul him.
Couldn't get near him.
Exactly.
Sultan Al Ghanam now in possession for Al Nassr. Oh, that was delightfully done, and here comes Otavio now. Alarm bells ringing at the back for Al Taawoun, and they were lucky that the ball just bounced off Sadio Mane. Here's Al Kabari, Brozovic.
Probably his first bad touch of the game, and it's probably come at the wrong time because it's good play from Otavio.
Tough though, isn't it, when it's a wet surface and the ball comes at you at that kind of speed sometimes, at that sort of height.
Yeah, you're spot on.
Brozovic. Otavio. It's a cracker of all into Ronaldo, and it just got away from him.
Two of the players that you probably think have got the best touches, their touches let them down in the crucial moments. Cristiano Ronaldo, good little ball again from Otavio, who's making things happen in that little number 10 row, and it's a poor control from Ronaldo. It's not often you say that.
Girotto into Walid Al-Ahmad, and now it's with Saad Al Nassr. It's João Pedro. Tidy touch from Flavio. Barrow. Ooh, that was a really good effort there from Moussa Barrow. Well, the Gambian wasn't far away there.
That's what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is Barrow and the likes of João Pedro, these are the two players, for me, they're best players you've got to get the ball to. And if you keep letting them, they have strikes like that, eventually Bento's going to be beaten in the goal. He's not far wide from there, and I don't think Bento's getting across to get that if that sneaks in the corner.
You know, I just took a bit of the paint off the outside of the post there. Here's the pass in from Otavio to Ronaldo moments before.
That's unusual. It kind of skips up in front of him, and he was onside as well.
Flavio's flick. Diwi into Flavio once more. He's got Al Nassr on the near side. He'll run into the space nicely. João Pedro wants it. And the deflection coming off Ali Lajami for a corner.
Yeah, I think he wanted it cut back, João Pedro, but it's good defending from Lajami. He gets his body in the right position there. It's a good little run, and you're thinking, can he pick him out? But Lajami does well.
Here's that shot again as it just catches the outside of the post on the way through. Much more like it for Rodolfo Arua Barena's side. Just over 5 minutes to go to half-time. Goal kick.
Al Taawoun, they'll be happy with the response, and so will the manager, because over the last 10 minutes, they've really grown into this game, creating chances. I know not clear-cut chances, but for me, the chance is 20 yards out when you're getting shots off that goal and they're just going wide at the post. That's good opportunities. He'll be happy. He'll be wet. I don't know why he's not got a jacket on, but he'll be happy.
It's going to be absolutely saturated.
That suit's going to be, yeah, you're right. He'll change it at half-time. Surely he's got a second one.
Ronaldo up in the air there, and Taawoun bringing it under control. Here he is once more. Yeah, they've settled quite nicely, Al Taawoun, after that torrid start to the game.
They have.
Miles on the keeper away to the far side. Pass not quite reaching João Pedro. So Brozovic prepares to take the throw. Still just the one goal in the game early on, scored by Ayman Yahya in the 8th minute.
It's been a good game, Sido. It's been a really good game. You always think when you get early games in the season, are they going to be up to the pace and the quality? But it's been a good game.
Yeah, still, I mean, for all that it is an important game in terms of the fact that it's a cup competition between 4 sides, we shouldn't forget that the start of the league season is still a week away. Mohamed Al-Kouaikibi there looking nonplussed as Tellez lies on the ground.
I don't think, maybe I'll see the replay. I don't think that's a foul. I think it's 2 thighs going together. You have to plant your foot as an attacking player so you can lean on it. So yeah, for me it's not a foul, but as I say, I'm not the best ref. So
I think he's complaining. He's got a little bit of a dead leg.
Yeah, you can get a dead leg. I've had a few of those in my career. They're not nice, let me tell you.
You probably dished 1 or 2 out.
Yeah, definitely. Got a few myself and dished a few out.
Here comes Sultan Al Ghanam for Al Nassr, being tracked by Saad Al Nassr of Al Taawoun.
Yeah, Sultan, usually see quite a lot of him as a fullback getting forward. He hasn't got forward as much.
He loves it though, doesn't he?
He does love it. His energy is ridiculous coming from... That is the modern day fullback. Loves getting forward.
No sign of the rain disappearing anytime soon. Marcelo Brozovic with this corner kick. What a lovely delivery. Claiming of a handball there by Aymeric Laporte. He's always a threat from set plays. Chipped in with a few goals last season in that sort of situation.
I suppose VAR will be having a look at this now.
It's Daniele Doveri leading the team in the VAR room, and that's why the referees are saying, hold on for a second, we will check it, of course.
No, come on. He's not even looking, he cannot see that hitting him. No way.
It was wildly optimistic there, I think.
If they were going to give penalties for that, they'll be giving penalties every time the ball goes into the box.
Is increasingly not to give unnecessary penalties for handling in the penalty area. I know it's very much something that they're looking at in the English Premier League, and they're speaking about that this week in a meeting, explaining that if a player unintentionally handles the ball in a situation like that, they will not be giving penalties going forward. Or if a defender tries to clear the ball and it ends up bouncing up and hitting him on the arm, they won't be giving penalties.
I agree
like
with that. Yeah.
Here comes Ayman Yahya and chased by Al Nassr, who does his job really well, actually.
It's good pace from Al Nassr. He wants to get forward more, and he's having to do a lot of defending, but he matched Ayman Yahya really well there. Good defending.
Last minute of the opening 45. It's been a while, actually, since Marson, the goalkeeper of Al Taawoun, has been really tested by the Al Nassr forward line. It did look for the opening 10 or 12 minutes that it was going to be one-way traffic in this first half, but not necessarily so.
No, they did well not to concede that second goal. Then it would have been a big mine to climb up, but they've done well.
Here comes Sultan now, doing what he loves to do, racing forward, feeding it in. Ronaldo picks out Mane, slips away, and the attempted pull back to Otavio. Al-Ghanam over, they were queuing up to head that one away. Out to Brozovic. Stays at 1-0.
It's great football, you know. It's brilliant football. For anyone watching, look at the vision from Cristiano Ronaldo here. Look, he sees as a great little flick to Mane. I think Sadio does nearly everything right apart from putting it in the back of the net. You're always told it when he's coming onto you. Can you whip it into that far corner? Maybe it can start out a bit more and bend in, but it's a good save. Good save from Marston in goal. It's one you expect him to save because he didn't really get it into the corner, Sadio Mane. But very good football from Al-Nassr.
Tellez up well. So we're into 2 additional minutes at the end of this first half. Ayman Yaya to sweep it in. Noah Milson with the save. Now it's with Mane. Late first half pressure from Al-Nassr. Otavio. Free kick. There'll be another card as well. So there will be one more opportunity at least for Al-Nassr to get the ball into the penalty area.
Otavio side, you know, you highlighted him earlier on. He is a player. He's the one who played it into Arman Yaya there. He should be scoring. Good save from Malson, but really good play. And look at his feet here. You just get frustrated as a player trying to track him back because he's close control, low centre of gravity. Here, look at this pass. Maybe might have just been offside, but the line said play on, but he should really be scoring it. It's a good save, but he should be doing better because he kind of kicked it straight at him.
Yeah, João Pedro, by the way, was the player who was booked there a few moments ago. Up in the air for Al-Nassr, there will be a free kick for Al Taawoun. So it does rather look as though it's just going to be a 1-goal game at the break. So it will be all to play for in the second half. Al Taawoun very much still in this game.
Yeah, two big chances they've just missed there. Al-Nassr, they'll be disappointed.
So there we go. There is the half-time whistle blown by our referee Davide Massa, and Al-Nassr racing into an early lead. Ayman Yaya scoring in the 8th minute of the game, but Al Taawoun just Brozovic. Completely surrounded. Otavio, Ronaldo, great chance, saved by Milson.
I don't know how he's not scored. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. He doesn't miss from there, does he, side? But it's good play again from Otavio. He's the vision that knocks it around the corner to Ronaldo, and it's not a good shot from him, but it's a good save.
Good play forward by El Kwaikibi. Flick doesn't reach Moussa Barrow. Sultan makes sure of that.
Milson in goals made some big saves. He's kept them out.
He's a good keeper.
He is a good goalkeeper. Watching him tonight, he's made some really big saves and important saves at crucial times.
Yeah, we mentioned that Milson only conceded 35 last season. He started every game in the league last season, so 34 matches, 35, got 13 clean sheets. So they're a difficult side to break down, Al Taawoun. Tellez. Exchange with Brozovic, brought to an end pretty rapidly there by the challenge of Ashraf El Madiwi. Asked a bit too much there of Saad Al Nassr. Otavio picks up the loose pieces of his own mistake there to keep the attack alive. Brozovic and Otavio, delightfully done. Saved by Milson to deny Ayman Yahya.
Milson is El Nassr against Milson, isn't it? He's been brilliant. Look at this pass from Otavio. What a play. He always wants to on the half turn looking forward. And Yahya will be disappointed he's not scored. He could have had a hat-trick by now.
He was played on by the right back, wasn't he?
He was played on again, but Milson stays big enough and makes a really good save.
Otavio looks a bit frustrated there.
He's creating loads of chances and they're not putting it in the back of the net.
Here they come again, and Laporte up for it, and it's out of reach for Sadio Mane. Really pushing for that second goal here early in the second half.
No, they are, you're right. Here you can see this was the Ronaldo opportunity where Brozovic does well, comes to Otavio again, good little reverse ball. I thought Ronaldo could have hit that first time, but once he takes that touch, Milson sets himself, and it's a good save.
Interception there by Al Khaibari, not quite coming off. A bit of space for Flavio, support as well, and here comes Fahd Al Jamaya looking for Moussa Barrow, who in turn was trying to find Ahmed Salah Bahussein. That was Ali Lajami there for Al Nassr. Good workout for both teams this one, this semi-final. Start of the new season, Thursday the 22nd next week, a week tomorrow. Al Nassr hosting Al Rayed, and Al Taawoun start at home to Al Fayed. El Kwaikibi looking to create. That was a dangerous looking delivery, plucked from the air by Bento.
Yeah, he's got good left foot, El Kwaikibi, on this right hand side. Really good left foot. Just tries to get half a yard and either pick a right pass or delivery, but good goalkeeping again from Bento.
Aymeric Laporte. Here's Alex Tellez. Brozovic. Earlier, Jorge Jesus, an interested spectator of this one.
Yeah,
his team safely through.
Exactly. Just watching.
Tell you what, just about though, it was a very late equaliser from Mitrovic to send it to penalties. 90th minute.
It was. You're right.
Saw off Al-Ali.
That's the sign of good teams, though. They never give up, do they? So right to the end, never know when they're beaten.
Flavio. This is better from Al Taawoun. Stringing a few passes together here. Al-Koikibi into João Pedro. And still. Well, do you think it might have been better to just keep that move going by bringing Moussa Barrow into the play at that point?
You're 100% spot on, but I said it earlier, João Pedro, as soon as he sees the goal in his sights, he gets his shot off. It's the wrong decision.
So you're saying yes, but you would have had a shot as well at that point? Was that
I don't think
because you're a striker.
Yeah, maybe, but
it's on the goal. I'm going for it.
It was on my left foot, so it wasn't as strong as my right. So maybe I'll give it to Moussa Barrow on my left-hand side. Your right side, he should have kept it moving because it was. If he puts it in the top corner, then no one can say anything. But it was high and wide. Yeah, I wouldn't have had a shot, side.
And it goes towards Moussa Barrow. Otavio is there and finds Brozovic, who looks for the forward run made by Ronaldo, and Walid Al-Ahmad doing just enough and trying very hard to win himself a free kick there under pressure.
And he has. He was. That's what he wanted, and that was a chance there from Ronaldo. I don't think he expects him to miss it there, but good opportunity for him. Second half, Nassr creating chances again. It's a bit like how the first half, Taawoun are growing into the game as well and creating chances. It makes for a better spectacle.
Jeremy, not quite sure where the ball had gone for a moment there. João Pedro strong and robust in making sure that he claimed the ball. Looking to spread it as well to the near side, and very nicely done, Mohamed Al-Koikibi.
It's a good shot from Al-Koikibi, and Laporte just took it there. Look, I was thinking, oh, that must have hurt because of the top of your head, but really good defending from Laporte.
Barrow's delivery. Quite a deep delivery, and Ahmad was always sort of stretching and moving in the wrong direction to really get any power on that.
Yeah, it's too much whip on it from Barrow. I think he hold up his hand and apologised.
10 minutes or so into the second half. Quite a lively start to the second period. Otavio. Promising. Ayman Yahya now being tracked by Bahussein. Nicely done. Sultan Al Ghanam drilled home by you-know-who. Ronaldo's first goal of the season. Of course, he scored in his first match back after the summer break. And Al Nassr lead Al Taawoun by 2-0. Normal service resumed from number 7.
All about Sultan again, and Yahya down that right-hand side. And was he ever going to miss another chance? I don't think so. When it comes onto his strong right foot, his movement's good. But here, Yahya and Sultan down this right-hand side combine ever so well. They've got a good understanding. Look at the movement from Ronaldo. He checks out. It's fantastic because he goes and he starts to defend and comes back out, and then the finish is brilliant. But brilliant from Sultan. Really good finish from Ronaldo. But movement for me is fantastic.
They've made a strong start to the second half.
They have. It's the same way they started that first half, and that's what I'm saying. When you're on top in a game, you have to score, and that's what Al Nassr have done at the start of this second half. And that could be, it could well be game over, but there's still a long way to go.
It could be key for a change or two as well, perhaps as we head towards the hour mark.
Because you are still into pre-season.
Start of the new season just over a week away. The Saudi Super Cup, which is featuring the top 4 teams from last season's Saudi Pro League table. Al Hilal having won the league and the King's Cup ahead of Al Nassr. Nassr with a club record 82 points in the league last season, but they still had a 14-point deficit on Al Hilal, who incredibly went through the whole campaign undefeated. So Al Nassr will be very much looking to make a strong start to the new season, which is something they didn't quite manage this time last year. It's raining more heavily now at this period of the game. It's absolutely teeming down.
Taawoun will want it to be called off. Nassr will be like, no chance, but I can't see it now. Yeah, the pitches are very good and they hold up ever so well. So, but it feels like it's coming down even heavier now, doesn't it, sir?
Collected here by Al-Kwakibi. Still trying to play their way back into the game. Does look a long way back though for Al Taawoun. Foul conceded there, the challenge by Abdullah Al-Khaibari. This is Andre Girotto. He missed the last 5 matches of the league campaign last season with injury. Fit and ready to go at the start of his second campaign in the Saudi League, having signed from Nantes in France. Here he is, 32 years of age now, the Brazilian. Ayman Yahya challenging with Moussa Barrow, who was physically the stronger of the two there in that duel.
Yeah, come on, Yahya, you don't need to be on the floor like that. Unless you want a bit of a breather, because to get on with it. I know he maybe gets a little touching his little ribs or something, but side. Let's watch something better anyway. Cristiano Ronaldo's brilliant finish there.
Beautifully set up by the right back. Sultan Al Ghanam with the assist. And the first celebration of the new season.
If he doesn't do it, everyone's disappointed. Now his trademark, isn't it, Cristiano?
He doesn't look like a man who tires of doing it, does he? That's for sure.
He enjoys it.
44 goals in 45 games last season for the club in all competitions. He scored a new Saudi Pro League record, 35 goals in 31 league matches.
It's phenomenal. His numbers, wherever he goes and plays footballs, are always fantastic. So a testament to himself, the way he's kept himself in great shape.
Half an hour to go. Well, Nassr venturing forward again, but a little too much there. Asked of Octavio as he chased after it. The ball was just speeding up as it skimmed off the slippery wet turf. Layoff there from Ali Lajami. This is Aymeric Laporte. Tellez. Put under pressure there, challenged by Flavio. Arguing that he should have had a free kick.
Yeah, I think he thinks he caught him on the back, but I'm not sure about that. Anyway, they gave the ball back to them.
Must weigh a ton, that jacket now. The amount of water it's soaked up.
Definitely.
Castro briefly venturing out of the technical area. I think that happened a few moments ago, actually. Ali Lajami there, on the last passage of play, he was struggling near the halfway line. And carried on for 30 seconds or so.
Big centre-half Lajami, he needs to get up. He does always on the ground. He was on the ground a lot in the first half as well, but hopefully he'll be all right to continue.
It's like it was just a painful moment where he needs to catch his breath.
Yeah, right.
For a second or two. Girotto. Collected here by Ashraf El Madiwi. Now with Flavio. And Mohamed Al-Kwakibi. This is promising. Flavio tees it up. That was an important challenge there by Aymeric Laporte.
What a block that is from Laporte. It's good football out when he gets it here, Flavio. And he's thinking, I got a chance of scoring, but the defending from Laporte, body's on the line. What a tackle that is and a block. Brilliant from Laporte.
Nassr's delivery, not great, and easy clearance there from Marcelo Brozovic.
You're right, though. Al Nassr probably want to start making a few changes late in the next 10 minutes or something. People like Laporte, probably Cristiano Ronaldo, who've just come back late.
Bento was scuttling after it. Taawoun looking for a foothold in the match, a route back in. If they could score now, it certainly would change the feel of it a little bit, give them some hope. Maybe change the momentum of the match in the second half here with roughly 25 minutes to go. It's an easy catch.
And that's where you get disappointed, Alto, when the centre-backs will be coming up and you just play straight into Bento's hand.
That was great play by Bento as well. They're very confident. And then setting his team into an attacking passage of play straight away. Brozovic, Otavio bouncing off Mane! And put wide. And Ronaldo can't quite believe that he hasn't scored his second. And Al Nassr don't have a third.
The break's brilliant, you're right. Yeah, into Brozovic. Otavio, great little flick, good save, and then you're thinking, I can't believe Ronaldo's missed another one, to be fair, because I know it comes to his left foot, but he's still, you think with Ronaldo, when you've seen him over the years, he usually finds the back of the net, he just cuts across it, and it hits the outside of the post.
Scored one, but might have had another two.
Yeah, you're right.
Still, first game back after his holiday, hasn't trained much either for a few weeks, and still on the score sheet, and his team leading 2-0. Al Taawoun trying to come back into it, and Laporte just casually sends the ball on its way to the far side. Al Khaibari with the layoff. Otavio, a little bit short this time, leaving the door ajar. But as it turned out, he needn't have worried.
Nah, yeah, Otavio just getting maybe a bit tired, you know. The leg's starting to tire a bit because it's still in pre-season, but as I said here, great save from Marson, and then Mane can't control it from Otavio, and then it comes to Ronaldo, good opportunity.
So coming off now is Ahmed Salah Bahussein. That's the first change being made by Al Taawoun as we reach the midway point of the second half. Pretty breezy out there now. And on to replace him, Ibrahim Al-Shuail, who signed last December from Al-Khadisha in the first division. So he'll just slot in on the left-hand side.
Worst conditions to play inside when it's raining and it's also windy as well, because you've got to judge everything.
Khaibari sliding in to win the ball back. Al Taawoun have it. Madiwi initially getting the plane rolling again. Here he is. Try this side, and Fahd Al-Jamaya venturing forward just ahead of Girotto here. This is Mohamed Al-Kouaikibi. Madiwi away, using the full width of the field. Lovely little flick. Al Nassr, Moussa Barrow sends it back, and Saad Al Nassr chasing, and that was nearly a very good move indeed.
It was good. Al Nassr done well, played a good ball around the corner to João Pedro. Little clever little flick. He just overhits it, Moussa Barrow, into Al Nassr. But Al Nassr, he's been a threat down that left-hand side. He's had to do a lot of defending, but when he goes forward, he looks like he's really comfortable in possession.
Well, won by Sadio Mane. Ronaldo to his left. Ayman Yaya not quite over there to his right.
Oh, yeah, he's right. Sadio Mane is like, I don't know why he's making that out to Imran. Yaya, he needs to stay and just hold his whip. So Sadio Mane is right. That's why he's frustrated, and the ball went out for a throw-on. The wind has picked up.
Really windy.
You can see the way the ball just skipped off the surface there.
Not the sort of conditions the players will have been expecting necessarily, I think.
Definitely not. I wasn't expecting it, so I'm sure they wasn't.
Here comes Al-Khaibari. Just huddled under umbrellas on the far side. Here's Aymeric Laporte. Sadio Mane now, away from Giroud, trying to tee up Otavio. That was a tough one there for the right back, Al-Jamayo, who couldn't go diving in, of course, already on that yellow card from the first half. Now João Pedro to the near side, and just a bit too much pace and spin on it for it to be brought under control by Mohamed Al-Kouaikibi.
Yeah, it was good play from Sadio Mane down that left-hand side. Could have been a bit quiet in the second half, but he's determined there. Yeah, he gets a little bit of fortune there, but once he gets in there, he can't be touched. And just don't think he has enough bodies in the box that he can pick out, but good run from Mane.
Here comes Al-Kouaikibi once again. This is Al-Shuail, the substitute. Not for long.
Not for long.
20 minutes to go. Marcelo Brozovic, Otavio. Well, Al Nassr have got this match right where they want it at the moment.
Yeah, and they can just play keep ball. It's up to Taawoun to come out now and try and, you know, get the goal that will bring them back into this game, because at the moment Al Nassr are just dominating possession and they look the most likely to score the next goal in this game.
Yaya just getting it caught between his feet there.
Yeah.
Summer football in Saudi Arabia.
Still smiling though, the fans, aren't they? They're still enjoying it. Their team's winning, so they're still happy.
Oh, they won't be worried about that little bit of rain and wind. Their team are 2-0 up. Giroud into Walid Al-Ahmad. Al-Kouaikibi sends it back. Flavio now. Away from Brozovic, but not away from Sadio Mane as well. Al-Khaibari finds the little magician Otavio, the conductor. Beautifully flighted. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mane up in the middle. And the flick not working out. It's easily cleared. And Moussa Barrow has it. Saad Al-Nassr venturing forward. João Pedro. Flavio in space, and now with the ball. Ronaldo coming back. El Madiwi. Some play here from Al Taawoun, and again João Pedro quick to try and get a shot away. Doesn't need a lot of room for manoeuvre. Attack smothered by Al Nassr.
They defend well as well, Al Nassr. Laporte and Lajami at centre half. They good partnership, good combination. Laporte's obviously the experience and the better of the two, and probably helps him, but they defend ever so well. And you know what the fullbacks give you? They just want to get forward. And Brozovic just sits there. Al-Khaibari just sit there and just protect their back, the back two.
Talisca's going to come on in a minute for Al Nassr. He's been a great source of goals for them during his time at the club. Injury cut his season short last term, which was a great disappointment, because he's an exciting player to watch. So we'll see Talisca coming on shortly. This is Marcelo Brozovic looking for Sadio Mane, who may have been played onside there by the right back, and Mane can't find a way past Milson. That's not the first time he's made a block in a one-on-one situation.
He has to score, because if he doesn't score, he has to square it to Ronaldo. But I don't think Cristiano's squaring that to him. But it's a great timing of the run from Sadio Mane, and he should score. Milson, again, it's probably been Taawoun's best player, because it's another big save.
It certainly was. Mohamed Al Kouaikibi now on the attack once more, up against Alex Telles. Barrow on the edge of the box. That was a nice bit of skill there by Al Khaibari. Al-Ahmad won it back, but only briefly. And here comes the busy-looking figure of Octavio. Cristiano Ronaldo. Sadio Mane. Beautiful ball. Ayman Yaya. Ronaldo wants it in the middle. And Ayman Yaya rather got that wrong then. The flag has gone up on the far side, and a little bit frustrating there from Sadio Mane's point of view.
Yeah, here, this is the first one. It might have been tight. I think it was the right playing him on, but he's got to score Sadio Mane here. But it's another good save, but I don't think he works the goalkeeper enough. It's straight at him. It's a big, strong hand, to be fair, from Milson. This is where you get tired, side, in the last 15 minutes, and you get loads of chances.
Yeah, but you'd back him to score, wouldn't you, there in that situation?
Definitely.
Here comes a change. Ayman Yaya, who scored the first goal of the two we've seen so far tonight, is the player making way, and Talisca makes his return for Al Nassr. Talisca, who was out from the end of February last season. He had scored 16 goals in 17 league appearances up to that point. If you take all of the matches he played last season, Talisca scored 25 goals in 25 games.
He looks more of a number 9, is he?
He's very creative, Talisca.
Yeah, okay, Talisca, so he can play out wide. So they have a lot of good attacking options there.
Oh, yes. Octavio.
Which is why I think they'll run Al Hilal really close this season.
Yeah, he's right up there in the middle there. 94, Talisca.
They need to keep him fit, manage him, because he's being out for that much time. You know, as a player, you're really keen, but you've got to manage the minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes at the end of this one is something that he will enjoy, no doubt. You can see he's just moved across a little bit more to the right of centre. Talisca over on the far side. Al Taawoun still keep plugging away, looking for a goal. They've done enough. It's a shame for them in a way that they haven't found the back of the net. They've created enough, haven't they? They've had a few close efforts. Tested Bento on more than one occasion in this match and skimmed the outside of the post as well. No, they have, especially in the second half. I think they've had a goal, but Al Nassr showed their quality in the final third.
Corner flag there, and that win looks like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's not staying up, is it?
Kouaikibi sends it across, and it was in towards João Pedro again. He's a real threat, isn't he, João Pedro?
You can see why he scored goals last season, and you can see why Taawoun were finishing quite high up in the table, because with him and Barrow, they're a threat. But João Pedro, anything. Once he gets him in the middle of that box, he just wants to have a shot, and he's unlucky with that header. It's a difficult header going away from goal.
Flick header on by Ronaldo, collected by Octavio. Talisca, first touch for him. Brozovic. Laporte. Brozovic. But he just keep the ball, take any sting out of the match and manage the play. Having got the 2-0 lead. Talisca, a little touch that almost brought Octavio into the play. And it goes towards João Pedro, headed away by Lajami. support was there, and it's comfortable for goalkeeper Bento. Very steady and composed return for Aymeric Laporte following his summer break after the European Championships. What a summer he's had. And Lajami away to Sultan Al Ghana, away from Saad Al Nassr. Here's Octavio, just looking to spread the play a little bit. Mane's got Tellez running ahead of him. Ronaldo through the middle. Alex Tellez striding purposefully forward. Easiest catch of the day for the goalkeeper Milson, but good effort there from Tellez.
He's got some energy, because we're not at the start of the season yet, and he's having to run past Sadio Mane, then now he has to get back in.
I was going to say, but has he got the energy to run back as well?
So.
We haven't seen him coming back yet, have we?
No, he hasn't. He hasn't even crossed the halfway line yet.
No, so suddenly Abdullah Al-Khaibari is having to slot in as the left back for this attack. Fabio well forward, collected by Barrow. Just turned into trouble there, and Mane taking it off his toes. Here comes Ronaldo. That's Talisca on the far side. Ronaldo and Mane through the middle. Otavio's up there as well. Here's Ronaldo looking to tee it up. Otavio goes for goal.
Yeah, I think Sadio Mane was thinking, can he over a kick, but Ronaldo picks him out ever so well. But the game's spread now, so Taawoun have to come out, and the game's going to open up, so they will get more chances out on Nassr. It's just if they could be ruthless enough. But Otavio, yeah, it's a difficult header. He has to be brave, and he is brave, because I'm not sure I would be going in for that. Ooh, I could wince there.
Yeah, Fahd Al Jamaya, the defender, going for it. Sultan Mandash, another one of the summer arrivals, coming on for Saad Al Nassr. Sultan Mandash, new signing from Al Fayha, really experienced player. 182 matches in the Saudi Pro League. Played in the vast majority of their games last season, though he started just over half of them, so a chance for Sultan Mandash to come on now. Ronaldo with a successful return. I think he thought he was coming off then, but it's just being clarified.
It was going to be Sadio Mane, but Ronaldo says no, I want to come off. So Ronaldo, they lifted up number 10.
Ronaldo's decided that he's done enough.
He's done enough. It was crazy, that
first workout of the new season.
Yeah,
and Luis Castro's just clarifying matters at the moment,
because I think it was going to be Sadio Mane, and Ronaldo was like, "No, I want to come off."
So they're just checking that it's all right to do that, given that it wasn't number 7 that was held up. Yeah. So Ronaldo started the season with a goal, and Abdurrahman Garib coming on to replace him.
I know he's running the show.
So Mane's still out there. With less than 10 minutes to go. The affection of Otavio there. A good start to the new season there. Good workout for Al Nassr's number 7.
Yeah, gets his goal, and that's Ronaldo. That's what he's about, goals.
Here's El Madiwi. El Shoyal with a little flick out to the far side. Al Koikibi. Fabio. Nicely worked. El Koikibi. Almost an opportunity there as the ball was played back in. João Pedro loitering in the middle with intent. But it was a decent ball in once again. He's quite creative, isn't he, Mohamed El Koikibi?
El Koikibi, yeah, he is. He's good on this right-hand side. We're seeing a lot of him this season, because he looks like he can create a lot of things in there. I think it might have been the sub Mandish that was coming in, and just went high. Couldn't really control it. He was coming in at so much pace, he had to slow himself down. But
so that would have been a great way to introduce yourself.
Would have been a great way to say to the manager, I want to start the next game.
Yeah, Sultan Mandash there getting on the end of that one. Confirmation of that substitution that took place a couple of minutes ago, with Sultan Mandash coming on. El Koikibi seeing plenty of the ball here in the closing stages of the match. He's got support from the right back if he needs it, and he doesn't, and he's looking for Moussa Barrow. Tangles there with Sultan Al Ghanam. Slight disagreement between the pair of them.
Yeah, I think Barrow has to challenge for the ball, and Sultan doesn't like the challenge, and there's a lot of noise, but it's nothing. He should be all right to continue. If I'm the centre forward, I'm going to challenge for that.
He's a real handful, isn't he, Moussa Barrow?
Yeah, he
strong
is
and wiry.
Yeah, he's a handful. They've not got him or João Pedro into the game as much, but they won't be playing against Al Nassr every week, so there'll be teams where a bit lower than them where they can cause a lot of problems.
I'll tell you, they will be playing their second match this season. They're away at Al Ittihad on the 29th, so that's a
good game. That
tough one, yeah, for their second match of the season. They made a few signings, haven't they, Al Ittihad, including Moussa Diaby.
Good signing from Aston Villa.
Yeah.
They've done well to keep hold of N'Golo Kante. We know in the English Premier League, West Ham were knocking on the door. And
he played really well at the Euro.
He was brilliant.
Kante for France.
His energy is fantastic.
I thought he
was outstanding.
Just over 5 minutes remaining in this Saudi Super Cup semi-final. He's played well.
Yeah, Malson's played really well. That's probably his only mistake where it's like they were playing a bit of you have it, I have it, him and Bento, to be fair. But no, he's been brilliant. He's made about 4 or 5 massive saves for his team.
Both goalkeepers Brazilian in today's match. And Bento, the new arrival for Al Nassr. There'll be a free kick there. Referee couldn't miss that one if he tried, standing right next to it. There's Girotto with a challenge on Mane. Pretty straightforward decision for the referee.
Yeah.
Al Nassr second in the league last season. 26 wins, 4 draws and 4 defeats, and they still were 14 points adrift.
That's what I'm saying. That's how good El Hilal were, and that's why you've got to start the season well, because you will get punished.
Yeah, you can't lose your first home game.
No
2-0
way.
at home to Al Taawoun, which is what they did last season.
Exactly.
Winning 2-0 in this one, though. Here comes El Kouakibi. Lovely play from him. Excellent from the number 7. Into João Pedro. Tries to blast it.
You knew there was only one fault when he gets it. Every time we watch Al Taawoun this season, we're going to say...
But he'll score a few, won't he?
Of course he'll score a few, because he'll have more time, but they've defended well, El Nassr. They've defended really well.
Madiwi, that was opportunistic.
It was, Madiwi, it was definitely. But they do shoot out to one players, they do. They must practice that in training. But that's João Pedro, again, another good plot from Laporte, who's been outstanding.
Well, they'll be happy enough, having kept out of the rain during the second half.
Yeah.
Pressure on Alex Telles. Looks for Garib, picks him out, free kick.
He's going to have to work hard now, Garib, to get back into this starting team, because since Arman Yaya has come into the team, he's been outstanding. But I just remember early on of last season, it was always, Garib, Mane and Ronaldo.
A couple of changes coming. Mohamed Moran. Sadio Mane is going off now. Yeah, Mukhtar Ali coming on. He'd been out on loan, actually, Mukhtar Ali. Spent last season at Al Fateh, was at Al Ta'i the season before. Be hoping to get established this season. Al Khaibari, the other player, going off. Mukhtar Ali, he's a current Saudi international. You may remember that he was formerly a Chelsea youth player a few years ago, between about 2015 to 2017.
Yes, it was.
So Mukhtar Ali on for Al Nassr. Confirmation that Al Khaibari has been replaced. As has Sadio Mane, who nearly went off a few minutes ago, but Mohamed Moran on for him now. The under-23 international for Saudi Arabia. Only made 4 appearances all season in the league last season. Mohamed Moran scored in the King's Cup quarter-final win over Al Shabab. Here's Talisca. Great to see him back out there getting a few minutes in his legs. Garib. Actually, that was Mukhtar Ali.
Yeah, it was. Mukhtar Ali was good on the ball. He's composed. He'd probably be wanting more opportunities because he's going to find it difficult to get into this team because I feel Brozovic is very good in there.
Yeah, be looking to try and put some pressure on the likes of Al-Khaibari, won't he?
Yeah, Khaibari, but I think they combine each other really well, Al-Khaibari and Brozovic, because he sits there and lets Brozovic go forward and create stuff with Vatavia just in front. There's so much games, there's so many football, and you're going to get injuries and suspensions, so everyone has to be ready.
Asian Champions League and the rest of it as well, plenty of matches. They need a decent-sized squad, particularly if they have another long run in the King's Cup as well. Last minute of the 90. Musa Barrow's throw.
That is the most foul throw I've ever seen in my whole football career. And he didn't give it.
He almost underarmed it onto the pitch, didn't he then? Andre Girotto for Al Taawoun. So disappointment for the new coach of Al Taawoun, Rodolfo Arua Barrena tonight, barring a miracle finish to the game, but I think his team will be fine this season again. 5th and 4th, the last 2 campaigns in the Russian Saudi Pro League. They're on the attack again, ball played forward, and Sultan Mandash was trying to get on the end of it. Moran chasing, losing out to Al Ahmad. And Fahd Al Jamaya stepping in and caught there by Brozovic, who seems to accept that yellow card.
Yeah, it's just too quick for Brozovic, you know, he just gets there and he's too quick. He acknowledges it, Brozovic, and he's not getting any younger, even though he's a fantastic footballer.
31 now, Marcelo Brozovic, but yeah, he couldn't have any complaints about that, could he, really?
No, he couldn't.
It was a tired challenge there by the Croatian international.
It was quite high, to be fair, as well. He does catch him on his kneecap as well.
So we've got 2 more minutes of added time. And then Luis Castro's team can look forward to a match against Jorge Jesus' side at the weekend.
He is the special one,
rivalry.
And he is the special one in the Saudi Pro League. He has been outstanding and he's a good manager. So, yeah, it'll be old rivalry, and Al Nassr will hopefully want to try and get one over on them. But it's going to be difficult.
There's the challenge again. It doesn't look any better.
It's because it's high. It's just, listen, it's not deliberate or anything. It's just late, and it's just, he's so sharp, and he just catches him. But it is a sore one.
Well, good to see he's up and about. Anyway, the referee's going to have a look.
So he is going to have a look at him, see? So if he's going to have a look, he'll end up sending him off.
Saying it's the reckless nature of that challenge.
I think he just mistimes it. I can't believe VAR, but it's because of how high he catches him. Look,
oh yeah,
he's going to send him off.
That's the referee's first sighting. Doesn't look great, does it?
Doesn't look great. He's going to send him off. Look, he's just too quick for him. So if he gets sent offside, he would miss the final. Oh no! When you slow it down, it always looks worse, but it's because of how high he catches him.
Completely misses the ball there, and
sending him off.
Have a little look there. David Massa, the referee, has had a little look, and it's a red card for Marcelo Brozovic. Well, Massa will have refereed Brozovic quite a lot over the years, of course, with Brozovic having played for Inter in Serie A, and he's saying, well, look, I'm just trying to play the ball there. And the referee's pointing out how high it was when he made contact with his opponent. Well, that's the last thing that Al Nassr need, with the prospect of Al Hilal coming up at the weekend. And they're going to finish
well,
this
he'll
match
miss
with
it, won't he? And he'll miss probably 2 other games after that as well, won't he?
It's very frustrating for Al Nassr. And it just sort of came from nowhere, didn't it?
He's just
missed the
late.
ball.
Yeah, he just missed the ball, and it's because it catches him so high. But it's so unfortunate. For me, it's not a red card. There's nothing intentional there.
I think his current mood matches the tattoo on his neck.
Yes, it does. Angry look, kicking bottles and all. Yeah, he's not happy.
So free kick for Al Taawoun. Deep into added time. It's a goal kick.
It's a harsh one because he just mistimes it.
Yeah.
He just mistimes it. He's not deliberately trying to catch him that high. It's just a mistiming.
Yeah.
You can see the ones who are deliberately trying to high.
And Al Ahmad up from the back there, trying to get on the end of that. Heading for a clean sheet. Bento, the new keeper for Al Nassr. Not sure how much time the referee Nassr is going to add for that red card incident. Took a little while to sort it out. Out of reach for Mohamed Al Kouakibi. Just having a look at that incident once again.
Sitting with the coaches. That's his future role. In with the coaches.
Run momentarily going to ground, but Al Taawoun quick to continue. Dying embers of this semi-final. On a wet night in a bar. Free kick to Al Nassr. Job basically done by them tonight.
Yeah, job done. Professional performance. The only disappointment would be Brozovic ending up with now will miss the final, which is really disappointing because I think he makes it tick in that midfield. But as I said, we were saying earlier, then it's opportunity for other players to step up.
There we go, there's the final whistle. It's a win for Cristiano Ronaldo's Al Nassr team, and he scored the second of tonight's 2 goals. But the edge of that victory has been taken by the late red card shown to Marcelo Brozovic for a completely mistimed challenge, which resulted in a high connection with the knee of the right back from Al Taawoun. But Ayman Yahya scoring the opening goal in the 8th minute. Ronaldo the second in the 57th. Al Taawoun